If I were to define Stoicism, a philosophy to which people devote a lot of time in just a few minutes, I wouldn't start with ancient Greece or ancient Rome, talk about Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, or read those big books or talk about them. If I were to define Stoicism a philosophy to which people devote a lot of time in just a few minutes, I wouldn't start with ancient Greece or ancient Rome, and talk about Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, or read those big books or talk about them. We don't control what happens to us, but we do control how we respond to what happens to us in this life. And for the Stoics, all this would have been an opportunity to respond to us with concepts, which they called the four virtues, which they called stones of goodness. For the Stoics, these concepts were very simple. They are courage, moderation, justice, and wisdom. Courage is bravery, endurance and strength, fortitude and self-discipline. Moderation is restraint in the right amounts, abstaining from unimportant things. Justice is honesty, integrity, and good behavior. And wisdom is study, a lifelong educational journey. That's what Stoicism is. So, the Stoics believe that everything that happens to us in life is an opportunity to practice one of these virtues. And they knew that things can go wrong. But nothing can stop us from practicing these virtues, because we always have the opportunity to adapt. I also believe that the obstacle is the way, that this is a concise definition of Stoicism. Forget 3 minutes, it's just 5 words, and the obstacle is the path. Everything that stands in our way becomes a path, an opportunity to better ourselves today. The philosophy of Stoicism is not only in what it has written or what it preaches, but in what one does. Marcus Aurelius does say that you shouldn't waste your time talking about what a good man he is. That's the only thing I can say to those who are new to Stoicism and trying to understand it. There is a difference between Stoicism in the upper register and Stoicism in the lower register. Stoicism in the lower register means that the Stoic has no emotions, that he is closed. The term Stoicism in uppercase means that the Stoic recognizes his emotions, allows himself to feel, but at the same time knows how to control them and not let them rule over him. Stoicism is not about avoiding feelings and emotions, but about accepting them and being able to interact with them. It's about seeking inner freedom, independence from external circumstances. And so, the Stoics say that if you know what depends on you and what does not, if you divide your life into what you can control and what you cannot, then you find inner peace and tranquility. And that, perhaps, the most important thing about Stoicism is the idea that, although we cannot always control external circumstances, we can always control our reactions and our actions. We can choose how we feel about what happens to us and how we react to it. And it gives us freedom. Freedom to choose, freedom to be happy, freedom to be worthy. And that, in my opinion, is one of the most valuable gifts that Stoicism can give us in this life. The best Stoics, Lucius Seneca, Epictetus, and Emperor Marcus Aurelius, are meant to help you live a better life. That's what I'm trying to do in my message to you. I'd be happy if you could read this email for free. You can unsubscribe whenever you want, but I think you'll like it. Subscribe to the channel so that it can help those who really want it to become better themselves.